Back live from the Riverside. The players are just back to come out onto the pitch for the second half.
What I don't want it to go wrong here is
This game.
refereeing or assistant referee mistake. There were 2 or 3 things off the ball that basically none of the 3 saw at all.
As you can see, I've got changed into my Man United shirt.
And also 1 or 2 others. So let's hope that John Moss and his team have had as big a talk
If I
as the
take
2
to eat.
teams have at half-time.
Sorry I didn't bring you the rest of the first half, but here's the second half.
Well, Middlesbrough have had 61% possession in 45 minutes. They've had 1 shot on target, so we've talked about the fact that they're moving in the right direction.
Man United currently lead 1-0 from Marcus
What will their
Rashford.
response be in the second half? Traore was out warming up, as Ray pointed out to me during the half-time break, but he hasn't come out for the second half. Both sets of players unchanged from what we saw in the first period. Middlesbrough had possession away to our right-hand side with Victor Valdez, who made a couple of stunning saves in the first half. There was 1 brilliant double save, which denied United when it was still 0-0. Nothing he could do about Fellaini's header, which went past it. Manchester United lead by a goal to 0, which will take them 5th, above both Arsenal and Everton, 2 points clear of the pair of them. Now, that was Chris Smalling, who pantomime season finished in January. There's a little diving-headed attempt to pass it back to his goalkeeper. Let's just say he didn't quite time it right.
You get them slide things when you go slide along the floor, don't you? It looked a bit like that, didn't he? Try to head it back to his keeper. It was quite funny. At least the Middlesbrough fans got a bit of a laugh out of that one.
Middlesbrough have possession. Clayton plays it forward. Run through the 2 teams for you in a moment. It's Ramirez, who was Borough's brightest star in the first half. Just lays it back for Clayton again. Negredo missed the teammate by some distance, but no harm done. Middlesbrough will be able to bring it forward again with Ben Gibson on the left-hand side. He's turned away from Mata. Lays it back towards Ramirez, who's dropped deep, split the 2 centre-halves for a moment to pick up possession. He'll make his way forward now as Bernardo goes out towards the right-hand side for Middlesbrough. Back for Clayton. Clayton inside his own half of the centre circle.
Put a tackle in United.
Down towards Fabio on the left. He's controlled it with his right shoulder, brought it under control very neatly. Ledbetter is in support for him. Man who scored Middlesbrough's goal at Manchester United back in December. 50th league goal of his career it was. Gibson now ventures forward. Gibson into the feet of Ramirez, who very sharply got it away from Valencia. Now to come down towards the left-hand side again. Bai playing at right back. Stops Fabio's pass being an effective one. And Valencia just dropped him behind and whacks it away. But it just holds up on the breeze. And back it will come again with Middlesbrough in possession with about a hand. Towards De Roon. The dark-haired Dutchman who had a spell in Italian football with Atalanta. Goes back for Gibson. Gibson now to Clayton. Clayton. Excellent ball down the left-hand side for Fabio. Fabio's got Ramirez making a good run ahead of him. That's the pass that he's played. Ramirez trying to cut it in between 2 Middlesbrough players. Has ended up on the deck. Carrick it was that got the last touch to put it over the line and out of play for a corner.
Corner to Middlesbrough.
5th of the game.
I just wonder if you could have crossed that. Do you remember in the first half when there was a similar move from Manchester United when Ashley Young picked out a ball to Matic, fired across the face of the goal early, and
hopefully we see Mkhitaryan on soon. Keep Raha with the bench. Take Ashley Young off.
In comes the corner. Fellaini heads it away commandingly from
Don't
the
know
edge of
who
the
else on the
6-yard
bench
box.
to
Mata
come
will
on
hook
for.
it further clear.
Who'd
Brought
come
down
on
by
for him, but
Lingard.
bring him
Sliding
on.
challenge from Fabio. Stops
Don't rate
Valencia
him.
in his tracks. And it might just be spoken to here by referee John Moss.
I was looking at Mourinho.
Referee for this game is John Moss, as you've just heard the commentator say.
50-50 ball. I mean, he's not caught Valencia at all. I think Valencia maybe made a little bit more of it. But there's no
Commentaries to come up today on Man City and Liverpool.
With the game.
So Middlesbrough
Tottenham and Southampton after this
Gibson
game.
and Fabio, Ledbetter, Clayton and De Roon, Ramirez, Negredo and Downing. Manchester United, De Gea in goal. A back 4 of Bai, Smalling, Jones and Young. Then Carrick and Fellaini, Valencia, Mata and Lingard and Rashford. Free kick to be taken by Eric Bai for Manchester United. Clipped forward right-footed. Brought down then on the right-hand side by Lingard. Looks for Mata, couldn't find him. Knocked away easily by De Roon. Brought under control then on the Manchester United right-hand side of the midfield by Carrick, and he's gone back for Jones. Jones out towards Young, now Fellaini, dropping the shoulder, trying to inject a little bit of tempo as he took on Clayton. Lays it back instead through the midfield, and Smalling has it now. Smalling bringing it forward, venturing slowly towards halfway. Finds Valencia. Valencia to Rashford. Bit of space for Rashford. Good movement off the ball from Lingard and from Valencia. Lingard peels away towards the far post. Valencia tries to play him in. Gibson has slid in, and in clearing it, he's just managed to flick it in to Valencia, whose last touch takes it over the line for a goal kick.
Goal kick to Middlesbrough.
There for Manchester United. Once again, Rashford involved. Good turn, good awareness of players making.
Come on, you know, we need that second goal.
There was Antonio Valencia down the right-hand side. Just knocked a nice ball into his path. He had options. He had Lingard at the far post. Tried to play the ball into that area, but Ben Gibson came back. That curving challenge, he was really unlucky because it hit Gibson, ricocheted off Valencia, and out for a goal kick.
Well, we're 5 minutes into the second half, just past the stage where Borough have now gone 8 hours without scoring a goal in the Premier League, which was Negredo's penalty against West Brom back on January the 31st. 483 minutes and counting since their last Premier League goal. They've only scored one more goal than Zlatan Ibrahimovic has in all competitions this season. They've scored fewer in the league than Romelu Lukaku has for Everton.
They look like they've lost away at the moment. They lost a bit of confidence, the Middlesbrough players, and there's not a lot of legs in the team. I'm looking at Ledbetter, he's just struggling to get around the pitch at the moment. I'm looking at Negredo. I mean, Negredo's economy of effort, isn't he? I mean, he doesn't run in behind, he's not chasing things down. I mean, the times when they're building up play, he goes and gets marked by the two centre-halves rather than try to make himself available. I just think in the next 5 minutes or so that Steve Agnew might have to think about making changes and bringing a little bit more pace into his Middlesbrough side and try to get the ball forward a little bit.
Hopefully Jozo makes some saves as well, makes some subs as well.
No, I keep looking at him. Listen, I give everyone a chance, and I'm looking and I give my opinion on the merits of what I see. But I just don't see him.
Barcelona in action today
here and see if we can hold the ball up.
against Valencia. Man, we did 1-2-1 yesterday. Celtic playing Dundee. PSG playing Leon.
Who rescues it at the second time of asking, and Fabio's touch was clever. Now Ramirez on the left-hand side. Just
Middlesbrough coming forward.
Down the line for Fabio. Fabio taking on Carrick, has pulled it back. Negredo trying to make something of it. He attacked the same ball as Ashley Young. Young has got it away. And now Lingard steps around the initial challenge of Clayton and takes it down towards the touchline. Then he's away from Ramirez, and De Roon wasn't letting him get past him as well. And he's eased him over the touchline. It's going to be a free kick, and it'll be a yellow card for Martin De Roon, I would think.
See the difference we have better pace.
First yellow of the match. Second yellow in the match, sorry.
But the Middlesbrough players haven't got that. Apart from Ramirez, they haven't really got that. I've not seen anything from Stewart down on the right-hand side. Barra and the full-backs, Harley got forward. All the good work that Middlesbrough has produced is being down this left-hand side with Fabio and Ramirez. And, you know, you need a little bit more. There's plenty of the Borough substitutes out warming up at the moment, and I don't think it'll be too long before Agnew makes a change.
No more than a lecture for De Roon for his cynical blocking off of the Manchester United player, and as a consequence, United take the free kick. Works it forward. Lingard towards Valencia. Valencia pulls it back. Rashford supplying the movement in towards the near post. Fabio got it away. Now Negredo has it. Hasn't got too much in the way of immediate support, though. He's held it up and held it up some more. United have got 5 back behind the ball now. Clayton down towards the left-hand side for Fabio. 1-0 Manchester United lead. Middlesbrough on the front foot with Fabio's ball in. It's a header for Negredo. He's mistimed the jump. And he's taken a touch off Young and gone out of play for a corner.
Corner to Middlesbrough.
Great area. There was 2 players in there. Negredo being one, Ramirez the other. I just think a lack of communication.
Be back very soon for the rest of the second half. Stay tuned.
Should have just gave him a quick call.